Good morning, everybody. Day 5. It was cold last night. It's only going to get colder as the sun rises, so the sooner we get up and moving, the better. It's supposed to drop down to 29 by 6 or 7, I guess. So let's do it to it. Probably can't see it. That's one way to start your hike. See if I can. Alright, so it looks like we took trail 700 from Trigg Tower to meet back up with the River, and now we're back on the River. Do a little bit of night hiking. You can't really even see anything. Made it here to Gum Springs trailhead. Still dark out. I'm gonna heat me up something to eat, something warm to drink, and then continue forward. Sun's starting to break. Just enjoying me some morning brew, waiting for my food to hydrate. Alright, just finished up here at Gum Springs. It is a bitter cold morning. Let's get going. Officially, my least favorite part of the trail. Gum Springs, you suck. We're making our way to some solid ground here. You know, you think you're going the right way, but you're not. That's in my way right now. And I'm on the wrong trail again. But this runs back into the river. I guess if you're making constant footsteps, that's all that matters, right? So this will pop me out on Goreville Lane, probably after the boot ranch. Alright. We made it to Goreville Lane. The boot ranch is down there. I don't know why, I already just busted my butt going through Gum Springs. I don't think I have it in me to go all the way down there. I'm just going to keep it going. Just going to keep it going, folks. I don't know why, I was kind of looking forward to the boot ranch. Mainly because there's this sign they got on one of their electric posts. My wife would have enjoyed seeing, but I think I showed it to her once, and I'll plug a picture here. Okay. What goes down is bound to go back up. I said it. Almost to the top. Just got off the road. Going back into the woods. Well, my day's a little bit brighter. We're on map 14, y'all. Alright. Let's do this. Made it to Max Creek. Got to find me some water. Just so I can document this, I'm lost in the woods. Making my way back to the trail. Cutting through the thick. Alright. Made it back on trail. We'll take through the woods for a little minute. We're good now. Take it to this trailhead. Alright. Call me crazy. But I'm going to try to push it to Goreville. See if I can get myself there a day early. See if I can't get a cabin. Because I do not want to stay out in the woods again tonight. Too damn cold. It's supposed to be 26 tonight. Last night was rough. I don't know if I got another one in me. Hello everybody. So I'm coming up on Goddard Crossing. It's about 10:20 in the morning. I'm wet and cold and I don't know that I can make it another cold night. Oh. Unfortunately, this is it. This really breaks my heart. I really wanted to finish this, but it's just too cold. I packed for fall weather, but did not anticipate there being 3 back-to-back days of freezing temperatures, below freezing temperatures. So I called Bart Lane, and he's going to give me a call back here in a little bit. I'll check back in later. Alright, so after calling Bart Lane, he's busy, won't be able to get me till the morning. So I ran into JoJo when I was at High Knob, and she suggested that if I have any issues, I should give her a call. So I just gave her a call. I guess she's sending a woman named Kendra, her maintenance person, I guess, to come get me and take me to Grand Tower. So this, I guess, marks a two-parter, something I'm going to have to come back and finish most definitely. It is what it is. Really not happy about it, but at the same token, like, I'm not properly equipped to handle freezing cold temperatures. And I don't want to chance it, and if I have the opportunity to call now and get a ride, I feel like it's smart, rather than to continue hiking until daylight falls, and then what? You know, then I'm stuck. So this trail will be here another day.
Well, we've got a cold front coming from the north down here right now. I mean, it's coming straight out of Canada. And you're lucky. It's going to be down 28 or less tonight. The temperature is dropping to nothing tonight. Like this time of year. People do not understand. It is the time of year that this is what our weather does down here.
Yeah.
Especially if you get wet.
Yeah.
You're in trouble.
Yeah.
I mean, the difference between living and dying.
Right.
To get dangerous. You've got to do that when it's that kind of an emergency.
What's up, everybody? So you're probably thinking, why is this guy in his car on the freeway now? Well, throughout the night, I didn't get any sleep. It was so cold. I think throughout the entire night, the temperature stayed at about 2 degrees below freezing all night. So I would try to sleep, and occasionally I would get woken up and I would either feel my toes tingling or my legs tingling. So I would wake up and, move my toes, move my legs, keep myself warm. I had a hammock and an underquilt, but both of those were rated with the sleeping bag to handle like at the very low 40 degrees. And then, I get like a cold back or something, so I try to stick my inflatable pillow like on my back, just try to keep myself warm throughout the night. Eventually it got to 4 o'clock in the morning and I said, that's it, I need to get up, I need to move. Still 30 degrees. I get up, I pack everything up. By 5 o'clock I'm on the trail. Because Trigg Tower is off trail, I had to take a side trail to get back on the river. That was difficult because it was pitch black out and freezing. It was cold all morning. It got down to cringing temperatures by about between 6 and 8. Between 6 and 8, maybe even a little bit past that, it got down to about 28 degrees, and it was cold. There wasn't a layer I could add because I had nothing else. I had this shirt, I had my puff jacket, I had my shorts, my leggings, and then I put on a pair of polyester sweatpants, and that wasn't enough. I was coming out of Max Creek, I told myself, you know what, I'm gonna push hard and get to Goreville, get myself a cabin so I don't have to try to, risk hypothermia or frostbite. So I call Shawnee Suites and Lodging, and she tells me it's $140 a night, it's $280 for 2 nights. Logistically, I did not plan for this, so I did not have that kind of money. So by the time I got to Goddard Crossing, I made a decision, and I'm sure a lot of people would suggest that the decision I made was incorrect, but based on the logistics that I had planned for this trip, it was the only option, because I only really had enough money to get me out of that situation. I didn't have enough money to get me out and put me up for a couple of days. I didn't plan for this. So I called Bart. Bart couldn't make it. So I remember I spoke to JoJo, and she mentioned that if I was ever in a jam to call her up. So I called her and told her where I was, told her my situation. She said, okay, well, where are you trying to go? Ultimately, my car's in Grand Tower. I can't stay here. I got 2 nights of bitter cold weather ahead. I guess I have to call it quits because I don't have funds to cover this. So she sent a woman named Kendra, I guess is her maintenance woman, and she was kind enough to come out. Tried to offer her more money and stuff. She didn't want it. She got me back to my car. So that's where I'm sitting right now, and I'm completely bummed because I really didn't plan for any of this. You prep so hard. Like I put so much preparation and planning into something I had no idea about. coming all the way down here, 6 hours drive from Chicago to Southern Illinois to do this trail that I've only researched and read about and saw YouTube videos about, and I did not know firsthand what to expect. So I was ill prepared. As prepared as I wanted to be, I was ill prepared. To make a long story short, I only made it halfway. Good news, the trail isn't going anywhere. It sounds like I might have an opportunity to go back in spring next year to finish Goddard Crossing to Branch Tower. So with that being said, thank you for watching. I'm sorry I didn't make it the whole way. I did my best. I gave it my all. So we'll catch you guys on the next one.